and a lot of rest. I would give my body a lot of rest, to just recover, and then slowly my blood work would get better. That was a really big change for me, to see the first result in the different values in my blood work that would get better. So it was like, oh, okay, this is, it's getting somewhere. It's I'm having some progress. And then finally, when the bleeding would stop, and the other symptoms like mucus and so on, that would be like a big reinforcement to what I'm doing, and that things actually will get better.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is testimonial time with Anna. Welcome to the channel, Anna. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thanks.
Fantastic. Now, Anna has just completed our 6 months colitis and Crohn's recovery program, and she is here to share her journey with everybody. So we're really excited to have you on board. Anna, I'd just like you to start off with you sharing a little bit about your story. Just talk to us a little bit about what the different types of things you tried before you found out about high carb health, and how they went for you.
Okay. Well, basically, my story started more or less about 3 years ago, where I just had, sometimes a pain on the left side of my stomach, but it wasn't like, rather than that, I didn't have any other symptoms. I just, had sometimes my stomach that would be bloated or would just have this pain. So basically, I didn't pay too much attention to it because I thought, well, it's nothing, nothing too serious. The pain came and went. After 1 year, I had like really severe pain, so I headed off to the hospital. And there they made some different tests, but I didn't find anything. So they just thought, okay, it's stress. They gave me some medication. I don't even know what, that I had to take for like 1 week, and they gave me some antibioticum and so on. So time passed, and the pain went away, and it was quite okay. But then from time to time, especially the more I would have some stress in my life, the more this pain on my left side of the stomach would come back. And I just wasn't sure what it was. And well, I did one colonoscopy and it was fine. And then last year I was quite stressed. My dad passed, and like the typical stress in life brought me to the place where my pain just came back, and I did another colonoscopy. And the doctor said, well, you might have proctitis. How do you say that in English?
Proctitis.
Proctitis, exactly. He wasn't really sure about it, and until then, I just had my pain on the left side, and he said, well, I'm sure it is that, even though under the microscope it doesn't show it exactly, but I have seen that so many times, so you just have to take this medication until the end of your life. Just take it, and that's how it is. And I was pretty, I was pretty upset, because I thought, well, it could be also something else, or why should I take medication for the rest of my life? That just didn't make any sense to me. The problem was, though, that after that colonoscopy, I actually started really having bleedings and mucus and all that stuff that I didn't have before. So I was in a place where my condition got actually worse after I went to the doctor, and there I was with a doctor telling me, that's what you have, and now you have to take medication for the rest of your life. So I was pretty upset, and I started to, look for different opportunities, or like different ways of curing this. And that's how I actually came up, I crossed your homepage. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So obviously, you went through a bit of a tough time trying to figure out what it was, but obviously you had very similar. The doctor was quite sure that it was some form of colitis, so in this case, proctitis.
He was not quite sure. He was absolutely sure. For him, in
I was
his diet,
absolutely sure.
yeah, It's for him that's what it is basically.
Okay. And obviously you weren't happy with the whole idea that food had nothing to do with it and you have to be on medication for the rest of your life. So um, why did you choose to work with us? What made you want to do that?
Well, I was pretty upset because I thought food. I have to tell you, I've been a vegetarian for a long time,
Mm.
and the last years, sometimes I would eat fish, but mainly I was always a healthy eater. So I was quite also upset that even though I would be eat, quite healthy, I would still have
Mm.
these issues. So when I saw the testimonials on your homepage and also when I read about your brother's story, I mean, to me, it always made sense that food has a really huge impact on your health. I was just
Mm.
really upset to see that even though I was eating healthy, it wasn't apparently enough. And then I had,
Mm.
to kind realize, okay, I might be eating healthy, but there was a lot of other stuff that wasn't healthy. Like I used to drink a lot of coffee, you know what I mean? Or
Mm.
and with the coffee, of course, quite a lot of sugar. So
Mm.
reading, all the stuff about vegan nutrition and about, what you explain on your homepage and what and so on, I just realized, okay, my effort might be not enough concerning
Mm.
nutrition.
Mm. And it's true, Anna. Like a lot of people do some very good things in terms of their diet, but they aren't aware of how those things affect their body. And we get a lot of people who they thought they were doing really healthy things, and a lot of the things they were doing are healthy, but there were a few things that are in their diet and in their lifestyle that weren't healthy, like little bits of fish here and there, coffee, other stimulants, and oils and those kind of things that people don't realize are unhealthy, that cause physical issues. And then you've got the emotional side of the
Mm,
process too. And when you get the physical and the emotional combined, that's when
mhm,
either it can trigger you to get worse, or you can
mhm.
change it for the other way. You can bring the physical and the emotional together to heal yourself as well. So it works both ways. Um,
Yeah,
okay,
and
yeah, fantastic.
I was really, like it's even though I was eating healthy, I was still things wrong, like not eating the sweet foods after a meal and stuff like that. So even though I was always really interested in healthy nutrition, I would still do as you say things not in the correct way concerning when to eat what and so on. And it's true also what you say about the emotional stress. I mean, I got really upset about, my health getting worse instead of better. And um, I don't know. And especially if you have stress in your life, it has a huge impact then on how you recover or like if you even get worse. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you decided you were going to join our program
Mhm.
and talk to everyone about how you found it. So what was the program like for you?